So don't listen to my product knowledge. I'm going to go over the 2020 Toyota Camry. Okay, I'm not sure what model it is, but again, don't quote me on my product knowledge because this isn't about product knowledge. It's just about the experience of doing a walk around. So, Dan, if you would you be my customer?
Sure.
And be nice. Don't be mean. All right? Don't be a mean Dan. All right. So this is a Mr. Dan, this is a 2020 Toyota Camry. Has a 3.5 liter V6 engine. Right here this is your battery. This is your positive, negative terminal. This right here is your brake fluid, where that goes. This is your air canister. This is where your fuse box goes, your relay. As you can see right here, it tells you what engine oil is in the vehicle that you can do. This is your air induction that goes right here. This is where your washer fluid goes. This is your radiator overflow. And this bright orange thing right here is your dipstick for your oil. So on the new 2020 Camry, right here, this glass emblem, this is part of your Toyota safety sense that you have. Not to mention the beautiful aerodynamically redesigned grille that has a lot of air induction. It helps the vehicle run nice and cool. You have the beautiful LED headlights that as you turn, they turn with you. You also have the rear spoiler and a totally redesigned look. So also, not to mention, this tag right here, if you guys look, this will tell you what the vehicle is. It'll also tell you what the motor size and everything is, and as well as this one tells you your air conditioning. This gives you your service advisor information. So now we're going to close the hood, right? Pretend. Now this also is a bug reflector that this dealership puts on every vehicle, so it doesn't so love bugs don't destroy the paint, because here in Texas we have that as an issue. All right. So now we're done. So Mr. Dan, come on over to this side. All right. So this beautiful 2020 Toyota Camry is done with the new blood red leather interior, and as you can see, it has an incredible amount of leg and headroom. And I know you're an extremely super tall guy. What are you about? Let's see, stand next to me. So what are you about, 6'5", 6'6", somewhere around there?
Something like that.
Something like that? Great. All right. Go ahead and have a seat right in here. Now, as you can see, Dan, see how much legroom you have for a guy your size, right? Wow. See how you have the beautiful red leather and the new stitching that we have. Over here, you have your speaker, you have your door handle, you have your windows locks and tilt right here. You have the passenger and driver's cup holder, which are heated. It's hot and cold, and you can see you also have the button for your seats. Now come on out of there, Mr. Dan. Okay. Now I'm going to pull the seat up, right? Because I pulled it all the way back. So now I'm going to pull the seat all the way forward. And also you can talk about it in this Camry, what beautiful interior it has. I mean, it's got suede and leather. I mean, it's really designed nice. So now I'm going to close this door. Mr. Dan, let's take a look at this window sticker, okay? Right over here, as you can see, this 2020 Toyota Camry, right? And this is the 5-star rating on as far as the crash test results are concerned in every single category: driver, passenger, side, front and rear seats, and rollover. 5 stars in every possible way, so you know you're buying a car that's 100% safe. Here, right here, you can see it's a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Gives you the 208 horsepower, how many foot-pounds of torque. This is your safety and convenience package. These are the extra features in your interior, your interior. Your miles per gallon are right here. This particular car gets 27 miles to the gallon in the city and 38 miles to the gallon in the highway on average, okay? So it's, in other words, 3.2 gallons per 100 miles is what you're actually burning in fuel. Over here, you can see it has your state emissions. And over here, this is the extra equipment that is installed by Toyota, which on this SXE package, this is what it comes with. All you can see these particular features, and obviously this is the total price of the vehicle. Now here at our Toyota dealership, we have a couple of different options that we do, like wheel locks, window tint, and VisiShield, which is what I showed you on the front of the vehicle, right? So the actual total of this vehicle is right here. The window sticker will give you all this information, right? So now, coming around to the back, if you would please, have a seat in the back seat for me. Has a lot of legroom, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Really does. Now off of here, if you reach over here, see this little tag? you have an airbag right here, you have a side airbag here, and you have the curtain airbags right here. So this vehicle is really, not only is it incredibly fuel efficient, not to mention that its safety and comfort is unbelievable, it's unmatched. So come on out of there, Mr. Dan. Now, one thing I want to show you here is also, if you have small children or if you have adults you don't want to get out of your car, you can click this little button here and you child lock them in the doors. You can't get out, okay? Now, if you come around to the back of the vehicle, as you can tell, we have these beautiful LED tail lights. As you can tell, we have the dual exhaust system on each side. Back here, we have the trunk where you can lift this up and you have your spare tire kit. Not to mention, you lift up this little foam plate and there you got a full spare, a full-size tire, not just a donut. But if you look at the amount of trunk space you have is tremendous. Now here also you have these little pull tabs. You pull these down and both rear seats will fold down flat. So you get an incredible amount of cargo room. And you are married, Mr. Dan, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Just in case your wife tries to lock you in the trunk, you get to pull this little handle here that has a little glow-in-the-dark handle. You can pop out and escape.
Oh, nice.
All right? Now, not to mention, we do have the beautiful spoiler. Everything is done in the black accents. It's also showing you that it's an SXC. Back here and right here is this little camera is your backup camera. So we have the little button right there. That's your backup camera. So if you would come around to this side, and you can see we have these beautiful 18-inch wheels with ventilated disc brakes. So the more air that goes in there, the actual better braking system you have, it gets rid of the brake dust, it cools down on the wear and tear. And you can see also in the back area here how we have the vents, the rear AC vents, because a lot of vehicles, believe it or not, even though it's a car, you just turn on the air conditioning and you forget about the back seats. But there's actually three. So you have one under each seat, which is a little vent to blow air, and also the ones right in the middle. So the rear seat will cool down just as quick as the front. And also this is done in a beautiful pearl white color. So if you would, Mr. Dan, have a seat right here in the front seat for me. And then if it's okay with you, I'm gonna go around to the passenger seat and show you all the features and benefits inside.
Sure.
Is that okay with you? Sure. All right, I'm gonna come around to this side. So now, I'm going to put the seat back just a little bit. And the car is running, and the air conditioning is on. So you want to make sure that when you're butterflying the vehicle, the most important thing, when you pull the car out of one space, that you butterfly it, which is open all the doors, everything, turn the air conditioning up 100%, so it's blasting cold air, because obviously here in Texas it's a little hot.
The car's running the entire time, right?
Yes, the car is running the entire time. So now, I'm gonna adjust it, and then I'm gonna, since the car's not running, I'm not doing it, but I'm gonna put on my seatbelt with my customer, and then now I'm gonna start explaining all the features and benefits of the vehicle inside. Now, also, since we've gone through and I've spent about 20 minutes talking about the features and benefits inside the vehicle, all the different things, the next thing we wanna do is, Mr. Dan, if you would please, press your foot hard on the brake, okay? And if you would, grab that shifter handle and put it in drive for me. Do you feel how smooth that is?
Oh, nice.
Nice and smooth. Now you can start talking about the transmission and different technology. And Mr. Dan, since we're already in drive, just go ahead and make a left and let's go on our demo drive. And that's how you do the walk around, but you're gonna be doing it in extreme detail. So it should take you somewhere between 40 and 45 minutes, 100% to explain everything. You're going to spend about 20 minutes talking about the outside, and when you're starting in the front of the vehicle, that's where you want to talk about the warranty, the horsepower, the torque, some of the safety rating features, and as much features and benefits about the motor compartment and safety as you learn in your Toyota University account. Then you want to spend about 20 minutes on the inside in a nice cool atmosphere or a nice warm atmosphere, depending on your climate, talking about everything inside the vehicle in very, very much detail before you get on the test drive. Now, once you get on the test drive, this part, you're going to stop talking about the car, and that's where you're going to build rapport and a personal relationship with that customer. So me and Dan are going to talk about, what happened to the Astros last night. Not really sure what happened in World Series Game 1, but We do have 2 tonight, so we're lucky. All right, so that's it. So I'm going to let you guys get started and do your thing, and we're good.